Hello, and welcome to the Cambridge Historical Commission. I'm Emily, the Assistant Archivist.
And I'm Meta, the Digitization Assistant.
Today we're going to be looking at some materials we have in the CHC archives connected to the temperance movement in East Cambridge. East Cambridge was really a hotbed of temperance activity in the early 19th century. The first thing we're going to be looking at is this constitution of the Cambridge Temperance Society. This was published August 12th, 1834, which you can just barely make out right at the bottom. The interesting thing about this artifact is that it doesn't mention all alcohol. It just refers very specifically to distilled spirit. The focus on abstaining from all alcohol didn't come until a few years later.
Oh, right, because the American Temperance Society really didn't get going until, a little bit later with the extremists like Carrie Nation of Hatchet fame.
Yes.
So this next item here is very badly damaged, but it's not really clear from what. It's hard to tell, but it's actually a pledge of total abstinence produced by the Irish Total Abstinence Society in 1849. And right here on this cross is the pledge, which says, "I promise with the divine assistance to abstain from all intoxicating liquors and to prevent as much as possible by advice and example intemperance in others."
So last we're going to look at this little booklet, which is a history of the Prospect Congregational Church, which was located on Prospect Street right here in Central Square. This dates from 1927, so it's not nearly as old as the other two artifacts. But what happens here is there's a paragraph devoted to the church's involvement in the temperance movement. So 1927 was about halfway through Prohibition. The church had been involved for a very long time, and they were clearly very proud of that fact. Prohibition was passed in 1920. It turned out that it was a terrible idea and resulted in a lot of social ills like smuggling operations and the rise of the mob.
Like bathtub distilleries.
Yeah, all sorts of bad stuff.
Not a good time.
Not a good time. So if you're interested in learning more about temperance in Cambridge, or if you want to learn anything else about other aspects of Cambridge history, feel free to come and pay us a visit at the Cambridge Historical Commission. We'd love to have you.